See?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, oh yeah, let's get straight.
But you got it
Matter of
timed.
fact, Revelations 11 and what is that? 18.
You got it?
Yeah, I got that.
I got it. Revelations 11 and 18.
Mm-hmm.
And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear the name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
Yeah, we coming into that time right now, the time of read that one more time, Elder Salaki.
Revelations 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come.
That wrath is talking about Yahweh Shem Shai's wrath. Keep going.
And the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear the name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
And that's the point, man. The Lord is coming to destroy them. That Job 9 and 24, the earth was given into this man's hands. You see? And what does he do? He has the power. You see, going back into that blessing that Isaac gave him, man. Now he's in the fullness of that blessing. You see, to where he has whole control over the whole planet Earth, man. You see, and what does he do? What does he do as a ruler, man? He's totally destroying everything. You see? And he's opposing, he's setting himself against everything that Yahweh Shem Shai stands for, man. You see? And that's why he's waging war on the prophets. You see? He's waging war on the whole creation, man. You see? He's waging war and he's getting ready to try to fight Yahweh Shai when he comes back, man. You see?
I got one for you.
Go ahead, bro.
Just the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 23, and verse. I'm starting at verse 2, and this was David speaking. He says, "The Spirit of the Lord Yahweh spake by me, and His word was in my tongue. The power of Israel said, the Rock of Israel spake to me. He that ruleth over men must be just, ruling in the fear of Yahweh Shema Shai." You see, and this is why, what the earth is about to witness, right, is, like Elder Ariella had coined it, the changing of the guards. Ultimately, the earth is about to experience, new rulership, because the current ruler that's in power right now, he's not ruling in the fear of Yahweh Shema Shai. Right. He's not just. He's the unjust. He's the wicked, right? And everything that he's doing, right, he was created to do it for a little season, pursuant to Revelation, the 20th chapter. And ultimately he has deceived the nations, right? He's destroyed the nations, right, with his wine, his philosophies, his ideologies, and he's actually done a lot of physical harm upon the earth, man. Right? You got all this poison in the sky. People literally have plastic inside of them. You see, like everything is out of whack, out of balance, man. Right? So Yahweh Shema Shai is raising up counselors and judges as at the first, like he said he would in Isaiah the 1st chapter. Right? This is what our hope is in. We hope to be a part of that governing body, the 144,000, right? That Yahweh Shema Shai is raising up to be the next rulers, man. Because clearly, this man, he knows he has a short time, and that's why he's going so hardcore, in destroying, people and destroying the earth.
Mm-hmm. Let's get into that.
Okay, guys. Now, this article on naturalnews.com, it says corporate media declares war on trees as latest insane chapter of climate propaganda.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. Let's go.
Okay. It says often. I'm just going to read.
Like it said, declaring war in there, like we was going into earlier, man. Now here it is, this man that he's declaring war on everything that is natural, man. You see, and everything that is natural is something that Yahweh Shem Shai created, man. You see, man and woman. You see, animals, trees. Those things are natural, and that's why Esau is in the spirit to try to recreate everything. He's trying to re-engineer everything and make his own creation, man. You see, and that's why he's waging war against the trees. What kind of idiot, will wage war against the trees? Here it is, Yahweh Shem Shai set everything up with a purpose, man. You see, from something as small as an ant. You see, from minerals in the ground. You see, different particles and everything in the air. And like I said, trees, man. Trees have a purpose. You see. But here it is, this devil, okay, it's going through and trying to destroy that, man. Because why? When you look at the benefits and that trees have, man, you know what I'm saying? Real quick, let me grab it, bro. when you look into the actual benefits, man, they call them like the like especially down there in the South America, the Amazon rainforest, they call it the lungs of the earth, man. You see, and he's down there destroying the Amazon rainforest, man. And now and that shit's spreading throughout the whole planet Earth, man. You see that? He saw it spreading in the air. You know what I'm saying? These trees are these trees are taking some of that shit out the air. You see, and it's going against Esau's plan. So what does he want to do? He wants to cut it down. You see, Bill, it's like a BG. You know what I'm saying? He wants to cut trees down and then bury them in the ground. Now, what sense does that make, man? You see? But when you get this real quick, this is from www.bgky.org. It says benefits of planting trees. It says most often we plant trees to provide shade and beautify our landscapes. It says these are great benefits, but trees also provide other less obvious benefits. It says social benefits. Trees make life nicer. It has been shown that spending time among trees in green spaces reduce the amount of stress that we carry around with us in our daily lives. You see, and that's why Esau wants to chop down trees and put up fucking parking lots and concretes every goddamn where, man. That's why everybody's so fucking depressed, man. You see? Because we were made to interact with the planet. We were made to interact with the creation, man. You see? That's why, you know, the apostles push out, man, if you got a trail near your house, or, you know, try to find you a nice trail and get out in nature and take a walk. You see? Because you even notice on the trail, you know, you may have Jake, you may have Esau and different nations, but everybody is in a better mood. They speaking, hey, how you doing? You see? But when you go out in the world, motherfuckers don't even say shit. But it's like when they get around nature, they change their attitude, man. You see? And that shows you that these are just slight importance that trees, you know what I'm saying, trees are for, man.
Hey, now you got it. And then notice in the hood, ain't hard to know trees in the hood.
Man.
Or if they are, they're small, they're not big. So that's why the attitudes in the hood is always crazy as well, too. Nature ain't there, man. Trees are not there. You got it up.
This is from onlinelibrary.wiley.com. It says the New Cytology Foundation. And it says the benefit of trees for livable and sustainable communities. I'm going to just scroll down here in the middle of the summary. It says trees promote health and social well-being by removing air pollution, reducing stress, encouraging physical activity, and promoting social ties and community. So when you have one thing you look at, it encourages physical activity. But what do Esau set up for you to do? Have your kids and you being here on the television, playing video games, and don't want to be outside. So he's doing what? Cutting more of the trees down, get you more lazier. You know, because trees, like I say, stress relief. You know, you get about some trees, about water, well, that's soothing, you know. But Esau's trying to take that away because he want to develop chaos in the earth, which can bring forth his agenda to bring forth more people for death. Like the Georgia Guidestone, he want to get down to a certain number of people on the earth, 500 million. So he has a lot of work to do to basically encourage people to help him for his death upon the earth.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 8 and verse 24. And he looked up and said, I see men as trees walking. You know, and what Esau is doing, you know, to these physical trees, it's really like what do you call it, like a parallel of what he's trying to do to the actual people, man. You know, so ultimately it's an attack on life, because without trees there'll be no life, you know, for humans to even exist. You know, so this is complete, like Elder Apostle Gabar says, Esau, he's the harbinger of death, meaning he's like he gives birth to death. And this is why 1 Corinthians 15th chapter, right, Paul says that the last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. He's that cancer that's written about in Sirach 10:10, the physician coming to cut off that long disease, you know? Because trees are proven to, like the brother's going into, to cure particular diseases, man. All right, but you leave this man in rulership, well, hey, you're gonna continue to have, you know, complete chaos, you know, complete sickness and plagues, you know, rule upon our earth, you know. If I got another quick one, that's cool.
If I can just add to what you just said, and this dude, you know, with the cutting down of the trees and everything that he's doing, he has the earth at a dangerous level as far as air quality, man. You know, that's why the asthma rates and all these different things are so high right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Because of the thing this devil is doing, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to add that.
Step the article.
Yeah, like what happened over there in New York a couple of months ago. That one day, like it was just completely like smoky. Like they had to tell everybody to stay inside, man. You know, that's because New York is just nothing but concrete, man. You know, you go out to San Francisco, you know, the Bay Area, like they're known for having smog. You know, like air pollution. Like it's early in the morning, you watching your news channel. They reporting how the weather is, and you know they're predicting it. Well, they're telling you what the smog levels is like. Like that's not normal, man.
Right.
Like that's literally a plague. That's a pestilence. But that's being brought upon the earth by a particular man, which is known as that man of sin in Second Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter.
Hey, when you actually look into it, man, it says I looked it up, man. It says discussion about Earth oxygen resources. It says, where does oxygen we breathe come from? It says, explain to students that rainforests are responsible for roughly 1/3 or 28% of Earth's oxygen, but a huge amount, from 50 to 85% of oxygen in the atmosphere, is produced by marine plants, meaning it comes from the ocean, man. You see, and that's why Esau is polluting the ocean like he is, man. You see? And that's why, like you said, bro, even around here, man, when you ride on the freeway and you see on them fucking signs, it tells you orange warning, limit outdoor activities. You see, that shouldn't be like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Lord didn't create the earth for the air to be so fucking polluted, man. You see, that all goes back onto what this nigga is doing, man. Cutting down the trees and also spraying all this BS in the atmosphere, man. You see, to what a point to where you get sick if you see. So you just constantly being pumped and filled with all this BS, man. But like I said, going back into to the benefits of trees, Esau knows that trees take pollutions out the air, man. You see, and that's why he's trying to wage war on them. You see, but going back real quick before you jump back into that article, bro, I want to continue on the benefits of trees. It says, going back to that article, it says, it says hospital patients have been shown to recover from surgery more quickly when their hospital rooms offered a view of trees. It says children have been shown to retain more of the information taught in schools if they spend some of their time outdoors in green spaces. It says trees are often planted as living memorials or reminders of loved ones, or to commemorate significant events in our lives. Then it goes to communal benefits. It says even though you may own the trees on your property, your neighbor may benefit from them as well. It says through careful planting, trees can be an asset to your entire community. Tree-lined streets have a traffic calming effect. Traffic moves more slower and safer. You see, even when trees are around, traffic is more calmer. You see, it says trees can be placed to screen unwanted views or noise from busy highways. It says trees can complement the architecture or designs of buildings or entire neighborhoods. But this is the point. Environmental benefits. It says trees offer many environmental benefits. Trees reduce the urban heat island effect through evaporative cooling and reducing the amount of sunlight that reaches parking lots and buildings. You see, because it's more hotter when it's around all this goddamn concrete. Right. But trees have to reduce and lower that temperature. You see, it says this effect is true in areas with large surfaces such as parking lots or stores or industrial complexes. Trees improve our air quality by filtering out harmful dust and pollutants such as ozone or carbon monoxide and sulfur dioxide from the air we breathe. And Esau know that. You see all this shit that he's spraying in the air too? These trees is not having that full effect like Esau wants, because these trees are still filtering that shit out the air. You know what I'm saying? To an extent. But it says trees give oxygen that we need to breathe. Trees reduce the amount of stormwater runoffs, which reduce erosion and pollution in our waterways and may reduce the effects of flooding. Many species of wildlife depend on trees for habitats. Trees provide food, protection, and homes for many birds and animals. You see? And these birds and animals, like I said earlier, they got their purpose, man. You see, everything has a purpose, but under Esau's rulership, what does he do? He done threw off the whole ecosystem by hunting and killing off certain species of animals. Now everything is off whack, man. You see? And now that's going back into him waging war on everything that's natural, man. Everything that Yahweh Shem Yahushua set forth. You see, because when Yahweh and the angels created everything, what did they say? It was good. It was a balance with everything, man.
Right,
You
right.
see? Now that's why Esau got to have certain hunting seasons. You see? Because certain amount of, deer, you know what I'm saying, or hogs, you know what I'm saying, overpopulating and destroying crops. Well, it wouldn't be like that, nigga, if you wouldn't fucking to kill animals, bro. You see? Kill the natural predator that killed them, man.
Exactly.
You see? Everything is a balance with the Lord, but under this nigga's rulership, everything is off balance, man. And that's why we going into this lesson, man. The earth needs new management, man.
Yeah, because the trees and the animals, they were on the earth before us. You know, so they were already managed. But it wasn't until the wicked got a rulership and threw the balance off of everything. You know, and then now you gotta have, like the brother was saying, you gotta have hunting licenses and different hunting seasons for different animals. But the animals was here before man. You know? So this is Sirach 39 and verse 21. A man need not to say, what is this? Wherefore is that? For he hath made all things for their uses. Just going to what the brother was talking about, man. The Lord, Yahweh Bashar Shah, created all things for their uses, man. You know, stones, trees, you know, even the smallest insect, like a roach that you may think that doesn't have any significance. No, everything, had everything that's living or non-living, that's not, or may not even be living. The Lord put it here on the earth for a reason, man. You know? But the thing that will be taken off the earth forever is Esau Edom, pursuant to Obadiah 1 and 18.
Mm-hmm. He's deaf, boy. Because you have all the elements in the dirt, right? We was made from the dust. So it makes sense how all the elements is in us and connect with the trees. Everything all the elements is in the dirt. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? See, this is bro. Everything, magnesium, all that, bro. So if we breathe out carbon dioxide, the trees take it and transform it to oxygen. Something called photosynthesis. That's why the trees are green. Mm-hmm. You see, that goes to chlorophyll. So all that plays an important role, man.
That's kind of like the trees' melanin, just like us.
Exactly.
The trees, their blood is like their sap, you know. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, hey, they come from a seed, we come from a seed, and that's why we got Mark the 8th chapter. It says, "I see men as trees."
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Yahweh Shah spoke in parables, using earthly things, tangible earthly things to draw a more heavenly or spiritual meaning behind it, you know.
Because if he keep cutting down the Salah, he keep cutting down the trees, then you won't have no more resin. Resin is needful.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You see? Mm-hmm. Yep.
I got one real quick going into that things being off. This is Psalms 82 and verse 5. It reads, "They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course." You know what I'm saying? So just like the scriptures say, all the foundations are out of course because of the current rulers, man. You know what I'm saying? There is no balance in this place, man. You know what I'm saying? Which, of course, balance is very, the Most High is a balanced power. False balance is abomination to him, man. So he set everything up in balance. Now this devil that's in rulership has everything out of course and off balance, man. Causing everything that this devil is doing, man.
Mm-hmm. You got it. You make the point out. So like,
no. You got it.
You bet to the ark again.
Okay, I got something if you want.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20. Right, this is why scriptures, when you read Baruch, the 4th chapter, right, our laws, such commandments is known as the way of life. It says, "Turn thee, O Jacob, take hold of the book of the commandments of life." So our laws, such commandments, our heritage that the Lord gave us promotes life. And this is an example because the Lord gave us a command over what we ought to do, right, when it comes to chopping down trees. In the law, this is Deuteronomy chapter 20 and verse, here we go, verse, I want to select you, 13? Select you, bro. Okay, here we go, verse 18. Salaki 19. Deuteronomy 20 and 19. "When thou shalt besiege a city a long time," and this is during a time when, Israelite men will go and commence war upon a nation, particularly these seven nations, the Canaanites, Hittites, Perizzites, so on and so on. "When thou shalt besiege a city a long time, in making war against it to take it, thou shalt not destroy the trees thereof by forcing an axe against them, for thou mayest eat of them. And thou shalt not cut them down, for the tree of the field is man's life, to employ them in their siege. only the trees which thou knowest that they be not trees for meat, thou shalt destroy and cut them down. And thou shalt build bulwarks against the city that maketh war with thee until it be subdued. So, hey man, Yahweh Shah, he tells us, what to do with the creation. Like, just because you have trees out here, that doesn't give you a license just do whatever the hell you want to do with it. We didn't create the trees. All right, so this is why we have to stick to the manual, right, on how to govern our life and live in the Lord's, because this is his house. Just like, any father, any man, he got his house rules. Well, this is the Heavenly Father's house rules on what to do and how to, not to be cutting down any tree, man. If this tree produced for that,
Right.
Yeah, man. This nigga.
Are you gonna say something? Well, you go ahead and make it.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, man. This nigga is. Now he's coming under the guise of climate, global warming and climate change. Now trees are the problem. It's not the fact that you polluting the waters, you polluting the air. It's not the fact that you filling the land up with your garbage dump, just filling the land up, the earth up with plastic bottles and plastic bags. You see, and dumping rubber all in the oceans. That's not the fact. Now trees are the problem, and the nigga named Jamal and his kids are the problem. You see, it ain't the fact that you polluting and destroying every goddamn thing. You see, that shows you that shows you this goddamn devil, man. The nerve of this fucking devil, man. You see, but you still gonna have people out there who believe it, who still with that same mindset. Well, yeah, that's why when BG was talking on TED Talk, after he said as we gonna deep pop, niggas started clapping. That shit just went right over their fucking head, man. You see, just like with Kamala Harris, man. She said the same thing and niggas just started clapping. They basically telling y'all they about to kill y'all. You niggas are the problem. Right. It ain't the fact that we dumping hundreds of millions of tons of toxic waste into the ocean and to the ground and pumping all the oil and taking the minerals out the earth and polluting the air and cutting all the trees down. That's not the problem. It's you niggas. Right. You see?
Yeah. This is Sirach 12, verse 16. The enemy speaks sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. That's them. They speaking sweetly with them, making you sound. They sounding good. They're telling them like, we got to do what? Depop. And she's telling them with a smile on her face, cause we do this. We need this Depop because we need this to happen. We doing this for y'all.
For our kids.
Yeah, for our kids.
They don't give a damn about y'all kids. They ain't ready to kill y'all niggas, man.
That's why their children just getting deleted suddenly right now. Because them taking that dragon juice, a couple years ago, now these little children starting to drop, man. And this is just all the more reason for them to push forward their agenda, by locking this place down. Now they're going to use climate for a reason. Now they're going to use this other pestilence for a reason, man.
Yeah.
So this place is going to get locked down, man.
Yeah. That proves the God of this world has blinded the minds of the people. Because reading the scriptures in Wisdom of Solomon 7:17, it is he who gave me true knowledge of the forces of nature. So the world don't understand. That's why they're speaking like that, to sitting there clapping, because the God of this world has got their minds. But the reason why we cried out unto you, because the Most High through his son gave us this knowledge of understanding to show you why the elements are important to keep around, man. You see, it said it is he. So it's in a GNT as well. Wisdom of Solomon 7:17. It is he who gave me true knowledge of the forces of nature, what the world is made of, how the elements behave. That's all come from Yahweh B'Shem Abishai. That's how we able to understand and cry to him through these epistles, right? To let you people know what we talking about. It come from the scriptures, man. Because our knowledge come from on high. It's not of the world. You see? You got it up.
Think what that's going to do to the animal kingdom too. Like chopping 70 million acres.
Yeah, 70 million acres.
You chopping 70 million acres of land. Like, you know how many animals are within that sanctuary of trees, man? Bears.
Squirrels.
Yeah, everything, man. Yeah. So what do you think they're going to do? They're going to go out to the city, And the Lord, y'all watch my shot, got this all under control, man. See right there in that chapter, he's going to use those very same animals that's fleeing, from this fella, like Isaiah the 14th chapter calls us, man. All right, and he's going to use these animals. He's going to put that spirit, vengeance upon these animals for teeth of wild beasts,
So I got one more verse, man. I'm gonna skip down to Wisdom of Solomon at GNT 7 and 20. It says, he has taught me about the nature of living creatures, the behavior of wild animals, the force of the winds, the reasoning powers of human beings, the different kinds of plants, and the use of their roots as medicine. That's where you get medicine from, man. The earth, the plants, man, everything, man. That's why in Sirach it says, abhor out the herb of the field. You see? Yeah, man, you get everything. Everything come from the earth, man. Everything you need come from this place. But the Lord gave us that understanding and that eyesight to see how things move, how humans are acting, how living creatures are acting. You see what I'm saying? It's all spiritual, man.
And that understanding comes by way of this knowledge.
Right, yep.
This gospel that we're preaching week in, week out, you know what I'm saying? Really daily, you know what I'm saying? These videos come out daily, you know, from the men of the great millstone, getting started with Apostle Hart. So, but this gospel, like the elder quoted, is hid to them that are lost, which is the majority of the nation. Of course, the heathen don't matter; they don't have it no way. So that's why all these people are clapping when they hear BG on TED Talk. You know what I'm saying? It was hid to them. Right. You know, but I want to make a real quick point from the brother read a scripture from it was in Deuteronomy. I can't remember exactly what it was. The 20th chapter, when the Lord told him not to touch the trees, not to cut down the trees, and he mentioned that fella just a second ago. Which, when you go into that word fellow, it's the cutter of trees, man. So I want to bring that Isaiah 14 out real quick. Because Isaiah chapter 14, I'm going to start at verse 4 and read down a couple of verses. It says, you will taunt, I'm going to read it in NLT, because it's going to kind of say it a little, you know. This is Isaiah 14 and verse 4 in the NLT. It says, you will taunt the king of Babylon, and the king of Babylon represents these devils, man. Esau, the Edomites, go back to their forefather Esau. It says, you will say, the mighty man has been destroyed, because he's that mighty man in these times, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the earth has been given into his hands, and given to the hand of the wicked, Job 9:24. So he's that mighty man in these times. It says, yes, your insolence is ended. When you go into that word insolence, it means your rude behavior, man. You know, so the rude, disrespectful behavior. So your rude, disrespectful behavior is about to end, man. You know, because everything that this devil does is rude and disrespectful. You know, cutting the trees down, cutting your air off, controlling the airs, poisoning your water supply, GMOing your foods and poisoning those. You know, everything this devil does is rude and disrespectful to you jakes, and really to you know, humanity in itself, but it's primarily to you jakes, man. And it says, for the Lord has crushed your wicked power and broken your evil rule. He's about to take the rulership from this devil, man, take him out of power. It says, you struck the people with endless blows of rage and held the nations in your angry grip with unrelenting tyranny. Because this devil is a goddamn tyrant, man. That's what he does. He proves it on a daily basis, but these people can't see it. Jake is blinded, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the elder mentioned. They're blinded. You know what I'm saying? About the God this word has their mind blinded, man. And it says, verse 7, it says, but finally the earth is at rest and quiet. These are the times that we're coming into. This is what's about to happen. But finally the earth is at rest and quiet. Now it can sing again. Even the trees of the forest, the cypress tree and the cedars of Lebanon, sing out this joyous song. Since you, this is the song the trees gonna sing. Since you have been cut down, that feller that's about to get taken out, no one will come now to cut us down. Going into that.
Hey, read that one more time, bro.
Come on, which verse?
It said about the trees singing.
Come on, this is Isaiah 14 and verse 8. As a matter of fact, I started at verse 7. It says, but finally the earth is at rest and quiet. Now it can sing again.
Hey, because the earth got a frequency, man. You see, the Lord made the earth with it's in the same frequency. It's a frequency that the earth puts out, man. You see, but Esau does shit to throw that frequency off, man. You see, that's why he changed the vibration of the music. That's why he put up all these fucking poles, these Wi-Fi poles and shit. It's throwing that frequency off, man. You see? Keep going, bro.
Verse 8, it says, even the trees of the forest.
Even the trees of the forest.
The cypress trees and the cedars of Lebanon.
Hey, well, this is KJV?
This is in the NLT. You want me to read it?
Yeah, real quick.
Okay, verse 7 again?
About when they rejoice, they gonna sing, right?
Okay, I just verse 8. Isaiah 14 and 8 in the KJV, it says, yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us.
Man, because Esau's already assigned his experiments out there that plants communicate. You see?
Yeah.
And plants, they can talk to each other, bro. You see? And they got their own frequency. Esau even, I was watching some video on YouTube. Esau basically saying that trees got a language that they can communicate with each other and shit. You see? So when this thing is taken down, they gonna rejoice. That's twofold talking about, you know, the people
too.
Yeah, but hey, also the trees, man, because they got their own frequency. They gonna rejoice, man.
Right.
You see, everything gonna be at rest. Because under this man rulership, can't nothing be at rest, man.
Right.
Not even the damn ant. Not even the fucking rat, man. You see? Because this nigga is constantly experimenting, poking them, and then shooting them full of shit, man. You see? All kind of animals, man. Not just rats, but the shit, even us, man. Poking, shooting out people with all kind of stuff, man. You see, nothing is at rest. And why this man is in authority, man.
Man.
It says he would take peace from the earth. He's that red horse. You know? He's declared war on everything, man.
I got something real quick too, man. You got
No,
something?
that was it.
Okay, going back to what the elder said, man, like about this being, you know, this knowledge being hidden, man. Yahweh thank Yahweh for it, bro. This is Luke chapter 10 in verse 21. It says, and in that same hour Yahweh rejoiced in the spirit and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, that thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and hast revealed them unto babes. Even so, Father, for so it seems good in thy sight. You see? So hey, Yahweh shall rejoice that this knowledge wasn't given unto everybody, man. You see, only to a particular remnant, man. You see? Showing you, man, this knowledge is not for everybody, bro. That's why these people don't understand why we feel the way we feel, man. Right. You see? Because we could possibly be one of those Elohim, bro. That was with Yahweh Shah when they created everything, man. Right. You see? That's why we have an infinity towards the earth and towards the animals, man. The scriptures tell you the righteous, they regard the life of their beasts, man. You see, we care about the creation, man. You see? Not like these people, a nigga don't give a fuck, man. A nigga, I remember in the hood, niggas used to just kill cats, just do dumbass shit. Like, nigga, why the fuck you, like, why would you do that, bro? Right. Just kill, just go up and smash a brick on a fucking raccoon. Just doing dumb shit, man. Yeah. Because these niggas have no regard for the creation, bro. You see? That shows you we different spirits than these people, man. You know?
Yeah, I got one for you.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6 and verse 24. But the multitude of the wise, and that's the elect, the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world. And a wise king is the upholding of the people, man. So, you know, when you go to that word welfare, it means health. You know, so by the Lord, you know, first and foremost, you know, creating Yahweh Shah to have, like it says in Psalms 8th chapter, you know, preeminence, you know, and dominance over his hands, right? And then Yahweh Shah creating the elect. That's the welfare, that's the health of the whole world, man. You know, so that proves that we have the correct doctrine, because Christianity, they don't give a damn about trees. They don't care about the poison that's going in the ocean. They don't care about the toxins in the air, right? But you get all that in this truth, man. This truth, you speak about everything, because the scriptures speak about everything. You speak about the wickedness of our people. You speak about everything, man. You know, all the way down to nature. So Yahweh Shema Shah, he has not left the elect lacking anything, man. Fully furnished unto good works, and to be, you know, properly, you know, nourished up to be the next world rulers, man. That's what we looking for. You know, we tired of getting ruled over. You know, so Yahweh Shema Shah is teaching us a lesson on all fronts: how to manage ourselves, manage our households, manage our finances. You know, how we interact with brothers, and also how to manage the world. You know, that's a true, well-balanced king right there, man.
Like I say, you were saying earlier, the earth needs new management. Hey, because you got to look at the rulers of this world. We'll always go back to Job 9:24. The earth was given to the hands of the wicked. If not, where and who is he? He is being revealed by his actions. All right? If you don't want to know about what we basically find by who is he? You know what I'm saying? Where is he? His actions shows it all. One thing, you know who's over the world. Look at the different rulers in the world. Look at your government. Look at all these people. These are the powers. USA is a powerhouse. All right? Those who rule it. Russia is a powerhouse. Look who's ruling. Look who's over them. The damn pale-faced man. So when you look at that, then you start breaking it down. What is he doing upon the world? The Lord is seeing everything he's doing. I want to bring this out. This is Job 34 and 18 in the GMT. It says he can put something in you, and that's basically is destroying you, basically destroying your immune system. You know what I'm saying? And then he's doing more what? Take away the health and life. All right.
Nah, go ahead, bro.
Well, obviously the trees and the shrubbery. This is your health. This is your life. It's like say it's it's a balance. You breathe in what the trees take, and then you breathe out, the trees receive it. The Lord set a balance. It wasn't no damn Big Bang. Esau got your mind thrown. The Lord set it up as a perfect balance. And he said, do this through the laws that he gave us, law, statute, commandment, and everything will flourish and thrive. But yeah, he's trying to tell you, we're running out of room. We ain't got the trees. Hey, trees supposed to give you shade. How is trees making it hot? You know what's making it hot? Them cutting the trees down, making the earth, and Isaiah 24, the earth is mourning and fading away. He putting more concrete on the earth. They're making the earth heavy. He's taking out the oil. Look at all the damn shit that he's doing. He's not giving any rest to the earth. So he got to be put away and done away with before the earth. Hey, the earth. The elder Joshua Woman said that the earth will get rid of you before it dies. It'll destroy you before it dies.
All right, it's Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6 and verse 1 in the GNT. It says, so then you kings, you rulers the world over, listen to what I say and learn from it. You govern many lands, and you are proud that so many people are under your rule. But this authority has been given to you by the Lord Most High. He will examine what you have done and what you plan to do. Your rule on behalf of the Most High and His kingdom, and if you do not govern it justly, if you do not uphold the law, if you do not live according to the Most High's will, you will suffer sudden and terrible punishment. Judgment is especially severe on those in power. You see? So Esau's in that power seat, and look how he's ruling everything, man. You see? He's not ruling everything justly and uprightly. You see, he's not following the law, statutes, commandments, and like the brother said, how the earth should be ran, man. He's not giving the earth any rest, man. You see? And like I said, like the brother got in Sirach chapter 10, his government is not well ordered, man. He's an unwise king.
Right.
He's destroying the people. His own people that gotta serve him, he's destroying them, man. He's even destroying the earth on where he gotta fucking eat. Like real quick, another one, real quick. Ecclesiastes 5 and verse 9, it says, moreover, the profit of the earth is for all. The king himself is served by the field. You see, even this nigga gotta get food and everything from the creation, man. But what is he doing? He's polluting and destroying it. That's why he's trying to come up with these GMOs. That's why he's splicing all the fucking food and trying to create it in the lab. Now they talking about pushing out lab-grown meat, you see? Because he's trying to do away with everything that the Lord stands for, man. Tying that nigga right back to 2 Thessalonians. He's opposing and exalting himself above everything that is called the Most High, man. You see? He's waging war that he wants to do away with everything that's natural, man, and set up this artificial. Artificial, when you go into the etymology of that word artificial, it means unnatural, man. You see? And everything about this life, everything about the food, everything about the water is unnatural, man. You don't supposed to have fucking chlorine in the goddamn water that you bathe into and drink, man. You see? You don't supposed to have all kind of fucking chemicals in the food that you eat, man. The Lord didn't set it up that way, man. Right. And here this devil do, he'll take all the nutrients and everything out the fucking food and then charge you for some vitamin D. Okay. Nigga charge you $15 for 30 tablets, man. You know what I'm saying?
It really shouldn't be no such thing as like a supplement store, like a GNC.
Right.
Like your supplement should be in your food, man. Exactly. And in your water, like natural water is supposed to have vitamins in it, man.
That's why the minerals, and that's why when Gad and them was over here, they could just drink. They could drink out of streams, man. Because it was gold and different minerals in the water, you see? But Esau came and started pissing and shitting and doing all kind of shit in the water with his dumb ass, man. You see?
Cut up an animal and throw its guts in the water and shit. Esau, why he wild. He the man of the field, plus he mad because it all go back to Genesis chapter 27.
Man.
That blessing. Jacob depending for that blessing, he been on a rampage ever since.
Man, even when you look at Cain and Abel, man, it even goes to that.
Yep.
See, he's jealous because the Most High rejected his ass. Even way back then, the Most High rejected that nigga, man. And he got a what they call it. He got a grudge against the Heavenly Father, man, and against that righteous seed. You see, And that's why he's doing everything right now in this carnation as Esau, like the elder had said, going back into that blessing. What did he say? I'm gonna kill my brother Jacob. Now he's doing everything he can to wipe out the nation of Israel, man. But the Lord is not gonna allow it, man. You see?
I want to bring a quick thing on the article from arborday.org. It says the power of trees. And I'm gonna jump down to here, and it says trees and biodiversity. And biodiversity is basically the variety. Trees support wildlife and aquatic life by providing habitat and helping to keep waterways healthy. This ensures that the ecosystem balance can be maintained and biodiversity can thrive. Forest rich and biodiversity benefit the human population too. Trees and other forest life work together to ensure a clean source of drinking water, buffer against extreme weather, provide medicine, offer outdoor recreation, and enrich health culture. And look at that, it promotes healthy drinking water. Like you were saying, when Gad was over here before that wicked nigga E came over here, so-called white man, they could drink out of brooks and things just out, out of the ocean, just put the water. You do that shit now, and drink out of a brook and shit.
You lock jaw like a
Just lock jaw, all type of parasites in the stomach.
And close your mouth.
If you want to. Hey, I remember, I forgot where in the scripture it said, I think about during the time of Moses, when he threw some wood. He threw some wood in the water and made it drinkable.
Sweet or something.
Yeah.
I got you right here. This Exodus chapter 15 and verse 22. So Moses brought Israel from the Red Sea, and they went out into the wilderness of Shur. And they went 3 days in the wilderness and found no water. And when they came to Marah, and Marah means bitter, and we're in Marah, spiritually, America, Mar, which means bitter.
Go ahead.
And when they came to Marah, they could not drink of the waters of Marah, for they were bitter. Therefore the name of it was called Marah. And the people murmured against Moses, saying, what shall we drink? And he cried unto Yahweh, and Yahweh shewed him a tree, which when he had cast into the waters were made sweet. There he made them a statute and an ordinance, and there he proved them.
You see, that's the point. Like a certain tree that the Lord showed Moses to put into the water to make the water drinkable, man. You see, like the brother just read how it purified, certain trees purify the waterways, man. You see, showing you everything has a purpose, man. You see, but Esau ain't gonna, hey bro, we didn't know this, we didn't read the scripture, we wouldn't even know that. You see? Esau will tell you that this chlorine and this iron and all this BS that I'm putting there, that makes the water clean.
Potassium chloride. And, like, you look on the back, especially the back of the Dasani water bottle, like, bro, it's got like hell of ingredients in there. It's a long ass name.
So this is supposed to be water, though.
Yeah.
But see how we understand it now through the Spirit is the Lord that gave us this tree, which is His knowledge, because Esau had us engulfed in the world with the God of this world. So the Most High sent His Son down to give us this branch to throw in the spiritual water. That's why I say to drink of this water, we'll never thirst again. So He pulled us out of darkness. We'll be able to drink this water to be able to see the things now through the Spirit. That's crazy, bro. Man, yep. You got it.
Because Brother Bosky was talking about earlier, like this man, like the things that he's doing, he's proven to be the wicked. And this is Matthew chapter 7 and verse 17. This is what Yahweh saying. Even so, every good tree, and remember, he says he sees men as trees. Every good tree bring forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. And we know who that corruption comes from. Babylon, Revelation 19 and 2. Right? That great whore which did corrupt the earth with their fornication. It says, verse 18, a good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit. Neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. So Esau, he's waging war against these trees, but no, the Lord is about to wage war against him, chop him down. I got a quote for you. This Job 15 and 27 in the NLT. These wicked people, right? Esau, Edom, these wicked people are heavy and prosperous. Their waists bulge with fat, We're going to like how they got more than a heart's desire, man. They got the earth's resources, right? Verse 32, like trees, they will be cut down in the prime of life. Their branches will never again be great. You know? So, hey, man, so the real trees that's going to be cut down is Esau, Edom, man. The Lord's going to, like the brother said, hey, the Lord's going to destroy you before you destroy his earth, man. This is the Lord's home, man. You think he created this beautiful planet floating in the middle of the universe for some pale-skinned bastards, you know, pedos to just destroy it, man? No. He's going to destroy them before they take it too far, man. But he created them for this very particular task, you know, until he be taken out of the way. And he's about to be taken out of the way very, very abruptly, man.
That's right, man. And those branches that the brother just read about represents this devil's posterity.
Yep.
His posterity, his children, man. You know, you read that in Isaiah the 14th chapter. It goes into that, man. How the Lord's going to take all the men, you know, the husband, the nephew, the brother, all the men, man. You know, if there's no men, that line can't continue, man. You know, it's also in the book of Psalms 109, man. It goes into it, man. You know, that the Lord is going to take this devil's line out of the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's in Job. Is there several different places? Job, the 18th chapter, I believe it is. You know, so it's in several different places that the Lord is not playing with this dude, man. He's about, like the Kahan just made the point. He's about to cut this nigga off, man. You know what I'm saying? But you got something? Go ahead. No, you got it now.
It was at Psalm 37. Psalm 37. Okay, God. Psalm 37 and 35. We're reading NLT. It says, I have seen the wicked and ruthless people flourishing like a tree in its native soil. It says, but when I looked again, they were gone. Though I searched for them, I could not find them. You see, going back to what you read in Job, bro. Hey, the Lord gonna cut this nigga down, man. You see?
Yeah, because right now he's flourishing like the scripture said, like that green bay tree, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be cut off, and he's gonna fly away like a dream, like it says also in the book of Job, man. You know, this dude is gonna be cut off. He's gonna be flushed like dung. Yep. You know, and he's gonna disappear like a dream, man. People we're gonna, you know, it's gonna come a time when we're gonna think all this was a big dream. The scripture say that in Psalms 126, man, in verse 1. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna seem like this nightmare is finally gonna end one day, you know, soon, Lord willing. And we're gonna think this shit was a big ass dream, man. You know, and this nigga gonna fly away. People like Esau, what?
Yeah, kids.
Yeah, what to eat him, man? You trying to
sweat, man.
Yeah, you mean telling me people up there? Yes. We was there exactly. We're gonna be explaining these things to our, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, God, because we in it, man. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna be able to tell those stories, man. Because this thing is coming. It's happening now, man.
Hey,
you know, we there.
Hey, just like our forefathers were telling how the Lord brought us out of Egypt. Right. We're gonna be able to tell them how the Lord brought us out of the spiritual Egypt, man. You know?
Yep. And the Lord hewing his ass down now by the mouth of his prophets. That's what Ezekiel speaks about, that the tree of some shall be hewn down by the mouth of his prophets. That's why in Revelations 11:11 he's scared now, because the Lord is tired of this nigga, man.
That's right.
We got it, huh?
This is Hosea 6:5. Therefore have I hewed them down by the prophets.
See?
I have slain them by the words of my mouth, and thy judgments are as the light that goeth forth. So yeah, man. So before Yahweh Shah comes and physically hews this man down, he's doing it by us, man. You know, Lord willing. Hey, he keeps the spirit upon us, man. Because Esau, he's being hewn down. This is why he's doing what he's doing. You know, Revelation 12:12. The devil's coming down upon great wrath. You know, upon the earth with great wrath, because he knows he has a short time. How does he know he has a short time? Because the prophets is telling him, and these particular telltale signs that's happening in the earth, man. You see? I got a quote for you. Ezekiel 17:24. And all the trees of the field, and that field is the world, pursuant to Matthew 13.
Yep.
So all the nations of the world, all the trees of the field shall know that I, the Lord Yahweh, have brought down the high tree. And who's that high tree? Who's that lofty, proudful nation? Esau, Edom. I have brought down the high tree, have exalted the low tree. Who's the low tree? It's us, man. Right? It says, and have exalted the low tree, have dried up the green tree. And when you consider a green tree as being dried up, it's a process. You see? Right. And this is why America's not going to, it's not falling overnight. It's happening quickly. You know, but it's a process to it. You know, if you go in the backyard and chop down, you know, branch from one of these pine trees, tomorrow morning, that branch, you'll still have green leaves on it. But give it about a couple of days, a week, that bitch gonna be dry, man. It's gonna be brown. So that's how Esau is, man. He's already been hewn down by the prophet. So now we're just watching this man on the ground just wither away. That's why his currency is drying up, right? The morale of the people is just becoming more debased. And everything's becoming more debased. That's because he's been hewn down. So he says, and all the trees of the field shall know that I, the Lord Yahweh, have brought down the high tree, have exalted the low tree, and have dried up the green tree, and have made the dry tree to flourish. And that dry tree that's flourishing is us. Those dry bones. Now we're being watered by the word, man.
Yep.
Now we're flourishing. It says, I, the Lord Yahweh, have spoken and have done it. And that's why the kingdom of heaven is likened to that, likened to a tree. You know, that great mustard tree, which all the nations, all the birds, you know, flock into it, man. You know, for safety and, you know, for comfort, man. See, so just that real tree that's about to be exalted is us, man. You know, and Esau, he's about to be chopped out.
That's right.
And what was that, Ezekiel?
17.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I can real quick. This is Isaiah 24, in verse 4. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. All right, and the earth is mourning. You know, like you say, when you constantly cutting trees down, the earth is on fire. When you look at California, every year they have a record forest fire going on. Look what happened in Maui, bro. Then all this pandemic that he's setting up, people sick constantly in the world. This is under his watch. Like I said, and Kahan went in earlier. I think Priest Benaiah, how what was that? The one where it said basically he basically judges the kings, you know, the ones that are higher in power. The Lord is judging. He's going to judge them based off how his rulership is being reigned. And that's one thing that he put Esau in rulership for, because he said that he was going to have the do of the earth before we receive, like you say, the kingdom of heaven, which is the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He said that he was going to rule it with what? With a sword. When you have a sword and you're ruling, what are you doing? You have power with what? Me going around and swinging that sword to kill and destroy. And that's the thing that Esau is doing. The earth is mourning, because he's not just killing so-called black, Latino, Native Americans. He's even destroying his own nation, other nations. He's destroying the earth. He's still destroying the fish. One thing about, you say, with the trees and stuff, trees are basically they be bushes. Trees are in there with the water, and he's cutting them down by the water. That's destroying life for the animals. You got to think, a lot of those roots and things that be over there by the water, they help with the fish to feed off of them. You know what I'm saying? All this is happening on his watch. That's why you see animals beaching themselves, because they're suffocating. He want to cut all these trees down. We're going to be suffocating more. What more would you want from this man? You think he's going to change? No, he's not going to change. He's constantly going to look to do what? Bring harm to you. All right? And that's what he's doing. Now he's down. He thinks he's going to fill his belly. He's down for his finale now. His finale, he's going to go, like I said, balls to the wall and do everything he do to destroy the people upon the earth. And he want to make sure you get every last one of the so-called black, Latino, Native Americans. He's looking to destroy us. He said, I would do my people and other people to do. Like Eddie Griffin, I'm going to do you and I'm going to do myself. He's going to do everything he can to destroy. So why would you basically reject his rulership? Why wouldn't you turn and repent? The hell with this man. If you basically are with this world, if you're against your Habashim Yahushua. And the Lord told you that.
Yeah, Jake don't understand who this nigga really is, man.
Right.
You see, the Lord gave us the eyesight to see who this nigga is, man.
Yeah.
That's why we can see. I think the brother in the last lesson, brother had brought it up about the Wizard of Oz. And nigga, we see that nigga that's behind the curtain, man. You see that wicked, that nigga, this nigga's the devil, man. This nigga, he is that wicked, man, that the Lord has made for his purpose, man. You see, to be the damn devil, to play the part of the devil on the planet Earth, man. You see, to be that destroyer of life, man. You You see? That's exactly what this nigga is doing, man. And these people about to find out the hard way, man.
Yep.
It's gonna be too late. Cause by the time you find out, you gonna be in line, man, to get that seat
Yep.
up, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, he's behind the curtain, nigga on some church suit with white socks and shit. Like, this nigga here doing all this shit, man. Like the brother Benai, you're going into it beautifully, man. And the only way you're going to be able to, man, because we're going into trees and branches, like it speaks of in John chapter 15. Yahweh Shai is that vine.
Yeah.
If you're not connected to that vine, if you don't abide in the Lord, you're gonna be that branch that's gonna wither away, man.
Mm-hmm.
So for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, if you're not connected to this true vine, Esau go get your ass, man.
Right.
The Lord will allow you to get caught up in this dude net, man. Because you're not connected to the source. You're not connected to that true vine that you need to be connected to, man.
Right.
That's the spirit you had mentioned with the volume again, because those trees was mad. They was throwing apples and shit.
Yeah.
You remember that? It was like the wizard had put like a vibration there. This tree got mad as hell, man.
That's I'm gonna go back and watch. Yep, that's right. That's real. Yep.
Hey, man,
Damn.
spiritual man discerning, spiritual thing.
That's
man.
what it is, bro.
Hey, Lord created that movie. You think about it. But anyway, this Job 14 verse 7. For there is hope of a tree, if it be cut down, that it will sprout again, and that the tender branch thereof will not cease. So if you cut a tree down or hew it down, it's hope that it'll still may come back, right? It says, why? Because the root is still in the earth. That's why when you read Malachi the 4th chapter, the Lord says He's going to leave him neither root nor branch. So when the Lord takes Esau out of the earth, man, He's going to uproot him. That's how you get rid of weeds, and pesky vegetation. You got to pull it up by the roots. The Lord isn't going to chop them down, right? It says, though the root thereof wax old in the earth, see, and the stock thereof die in the ground, yet through the scent of water it will bud and bring forth boughs like a plant. So,
Related to the tree.
Like
Like
the
this,
roots,
yeah.
hewn down the people. You know, and we know that axe is Yahweh shot, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the axe of Yahweh, man. Is Yahweh shot, man. He's that axe. And he's about like the Quran just mentioned. He's about to hewn these and uproot and take this dude out of the planet. But I got one real quick. I just want to bring this one out. Been holding it for a minute, but this is Sirach chapter 10 and verse 4. It says, "The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord." You know what I'm saying? And of course, we know that right now He's given that power, so to speak. When you read in Psalm the 2nd chapter, it says, as a matter of fact, I had it. Let me get that real quick. Let me read it real quick. Yeah, Psalms 2, if you will, the walk.
what verse?
Like 11, I believe. Psalms 2 and 11, something like that. 10 or 11, I think it's 11.
God, this is Psalms 2 and 11. I'm sorry, verse 10. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed, you judges of the earth.
There it is. It says, be wise, that wisdom, which comes by way of the fear of the Lord. Be wise now, O ye. Read it again.
God, Psalms 2 and 10. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings.
Be wise, therefore, O ye kings, man. Because we're the future kings. You're looking at your future rulers, man. Whether you want to believe, accept, like it or not, hey, man, it is what it is. These are the future rulers of the earth, man. Get a stone with Apostle on down, man. The rulers. And it says, be wise, that wisdom, man, which comes by way of the fear. Read.
God, it says, be wise now, therefore, O you kings. Be instructed, you judges.
The elder mentioned earlier, man, we've been given the knowledge, the eyesight, the different things necessary to rule. We're being groomed right now by way of this knowledge that we now have obtained, and we're constantly learning. We're being groomed to rule the planet Earth in righteousness, man. So going back to Sirach 10 and 4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the wicked, Salakia. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, which that is in the hand of the wicked right now. And in due time, He will set over it one that is profitable. Yahweh Shai and Joe and Eric pursuing in Romans the 8th chapter and verse 17, His elect, man, which we hope to be. We're striving for that, man. We're striving to be, what's that Psalm, the 2nd chapter, where it says, I'm trying to remember exactly how it's worded. As a matter of fact, I don't want to mess it up. Let me get it.
Already hold fast till I come.
What is that talking about? It's talking about that same thing, this wisdom, this knowledge that we've obtained, man. That we're constantly obtaining. We're still learning. We're growing and learning on a daily basis.
Right.
So it says, hold fast, man. You gotta hold on to this knowledge, man. You got brothers that came in this thing going hard now, they done fell out, went back to the world. What's that all about? We get it at the end of the day, but that's crazy as hell. But hey, the Lord is doing what he's doing. Go ahead. I think you can jump down to going into that joint area now. I think it's 26, 27.
Okay, yeah, next verse. And he that overcometh and keepeth
No,
okay, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And
So he that overcometh what? This double, man. All this crap we're going through that we're talking about right now. This world, this society, this kingdom, this setup, man. You know, he that overcometh all this bullshit and nonsense. What did it say?
and keepeth my works.
And keepeth my works. You looking at it, man. Just day in, day out, week in, week out. You know, you seen it. A year. What's that scripture where it says in season, out of season? You know. Yeah, we the snow bunnies. You know, you niggas want to call us snow bunnies, you right. You damn skippy. We gonna be out there in the snow. We can get out there, we going out, man.
That's right.
If it's raining, we out there. If we can get out there, we going, man. So y'all can talk crap about GMS all you want to, man. He that keepeth my works, man. We trying to keep the works. Like the nigga, he recently said, we ain't got no quota. Who said that? Somebody recently said that. I just saw something on it, but yeah, we ain't got no quota. Okay, nigga, keep doing what you doing. Go ahead, keep doing what you doing. We're gonna keep doing what we doing. Go ahead.
God, and keepeth my works unto the end. To him will I give power over the nations.
Those are the ones that's gonna get the power over the nations. Those judges, that's gonna be those kings that's being instructed right now. It's all coincides and runs together, man. These are your rulers. These that are going by these words right here, man. You out here doing your own thing. No, the Lord ain't dealing with that, man. You know what I'm saying? So those are the ones that's gonna be in joint area with Yahweh Shai, man. That wise judge, that wise king that's about to come and rule. One more verse. Jump down to verse 8 real quick. Back in Sirach chapter 10 and verse 2. Sirach 10 and 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries and riches got by deceit, everything this nigga's doing, this brother's been going into a beautiful about how he's destroying the earth, the trees, the water, the air, the food, everything, man. He's injuring, man. That juicy juice, you know. Injuring people, man, putting them to death, man. These youngsters are dying, falling dead right now from a couple of years ago. They're starting to die. Then, of course, you'll have more coming because you have those that took it after that. It's going to affect them later, you know, as we continue to go, man. So those injuries, man, you know, because of unrighteous dealings, that's all he does, you know, from Gad, you know, my people, you know, the northern kingdom over here came with the treaties, you know, he had that blade behind his back, you know, broke every one of them, man, all the treaties, he broke them. That's how he gets down, man, you know, and deals treacherously, like the scriptures say. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, no deceptions, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. That's what's coming, man. You know, beginning to start with our big brother Yahushua when he returns, man. That this kingdom, who's in the hand of these base men, these wicked people, is being taken out of the hands of them, and is about to be put in the hand of the righteous people soon to come, Lord willing.
That's right.
I got one for you. This is Sirach 11 and 5, because the priest was just going into, you know, how the Lord, he's instructing his kings right now. You know, and all we are is just really kings in exile, man. That's all we are. We're kings in exile. Like you read the book of First and Second Kings, you know, read Chronicles. You see about, you know, how particular nations will take us into captivity, and then we'll go back into the land, and go back into captivity again. But those are kings going to exile. So it's the same thing. We just fell from our heritage this time. We just forgot who we were. So that's what makes this captivity, you know, so much more different than all those other ones. So, but nonetheless, we're still the kings, though. So this is Sirach 11 and 5. Many kings have sat down upon the ground, and one that was never thought of have won the crown.
Yeah, that's my favorite death.
Because when lessons like this are being brought out by, you know, brothers like, you know, like people that don't really know what this thing's about, they'll hear us going to, like, you know, talk about topics like nature, the earth, the trees. They're like, who are these niggas? Like, talking about trees.
Right.
But you're not looking at it as the world's rules, but that's just what it is, man.
Right.
Thus saith Yahweh Shemal Shah. Because we're Israelites, man. We're the seed of Jacob. This is the birthright that he gave us, man.
Got that spiritual green thumb.
Man.
Got to nurture them purrs to plant, you know.
God.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I want to pull that word instruct, bro. You kept on, you know what I'm saying, talking about instruct. So this is the etymology of instruct. It says to tell, to inform, to impart knowledge, or information. When you go down, it says arrange, prepare, to set in order. And when you read Psalm chapter, it says Psalm chapter 50. It says, you know what I'm saying, real quick, Salaki, real quick. Psalm chapter 50 and verse 21, it says, these things hast thou done, and I have kept silent. It says, thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order. They're going to instruct. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother, like the Ham was going into. As the Lord is doing right now. It says, I will set them in order before thine eyes. You see, and that's what you got happening right now, man. You see? The Lord is instructing, he's setting us in order, man. To possibly be those, like the Khan said, man, those new rulers of the new earth, man.
Right.
Of the universe, man, really. On the cool, being joint heirs, man, because it's not only going to be here on earth, man. You see? You got peon niggas, man, that think that the Heavenly Father only just created the earth, man. Ain't no such, ain't no space, ain't no planet. Man, nigga, you stupid, bro. You don't understand the scriptures in it, man. What does the Lord mean by in his Father's house are many mansions, man? Right. You see? Hey, you apartment minded, man. You see? Especially if we're gonna live forever, man. We don't have to expand. You see, this knowledge is never expand. They tell you in Wisdom of Solomon, you can't exhaust wisdom. Right. You see? That means it can just constantly go on. That just sums up Yahweh Shem Shah. He's just forever. You see? Eternity, man. We can't even comprehend that, man. You see?
I got one for you. This is Isaiah 1:25. And I will turn my hand upon thee and purely purge away thy dross and take away all thy sin. And that's what the Lord is doing right now and will ultimately do in the time of Jacob's trouble. Right? He's going to purge away that filthy, unwanted, qualities of our people. He's going to totally do away with 2/3, man. Mm-hmm. They're the dross. So as he's doing that, he says, and I will restore. Right? Re means back again, and store means to produce. I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning. Afterward, you shall be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city. So this is all happening right now. We're looking at the restoration, man. So if Zion, if Israel's being restored, right? He just said that he's restoring the judges as at the first. That has to be happening right now. So the question in your mind should be, who is that? What doctrine will they be teaching? You see? So,
yep.
As the first.
You got to.
Yeah. That's what you say. Now we call, you know what I'm saying, the sons of God. You see? Hey, so with that, man, Lord, what this lesson edifying? What is all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai,
Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone, the teaching rule well. Peace and blessings unto the elect. Shalom.
Shalom. DTA.